Django is append_/set to true even if not in Settings.Py. Here is my urls.py. If I type 127.0.0.1 column 8000/pols in my browser, Firefox, I get redirected to 127.0.0.1 column 8000/pols/ with slash at the end. To be honest, I'm confused why that is. Because in my Settings.Py there is no. However, the Django docs say append_/default true when set to true if the request URL does not match any of the patterns in the urlconf and it doesn't end in a slash. An HTTP redirect is issued to the same URL with a slash appended. Note that the redirect may cause any data submitted in a post request to be lost. Source: this URL. Is it that append_/ is true by default even if it's not in Settings.Py? And that you should only put it in this file if you want to set it to false? Or what's the reason for that behavior?
Yes, the default is true, so if you don't provide it in your settings file it will be true. Any setting that is not defined in your settings file will use the default value, which is provided in Django.conf.global_settings.
In your Settings.Py in the installed apps you might notice you have command middleware. This middleware takes care of adding / to the end of urls. Snippet from the documentation. Class command middleware, source, adds a few conveniences for perfectionists, forbids access to user agents in the disallowed_user_agent setting, which should be a list of compiled regular expression objects. Performs URL rewriting based on the append_/ and prepend_. Settings. If append_/ is true and the initial URL doesn't end with a slash, and it is not found in the urlconf, then a new URL is formed by appending a slash at the end. If this new URL is found in the urlconf, then Django redirects the request to this new URL. Otherwise, the initial URL is processed as usual. For example, foo.com/bar will be redirected to foo.com/bar if you don't have a valid URL pattern for foo.com/bar but do have a valid pattern for foo.com/bar/. You can read more here. This URL